Hello everybody and welcome to the Daily Download. Thank you so much for joining us today. We are about to have a blast. Steven, where are we headed?
Well, guys, we're about to take a little trip down the road to a local coffee shop called Breathe. Patrick McGinnis, he is the owner. It is a very local nonprofit organization. And Deanna is going to give you a little insight on our plan of the day. What are we doing?
We are going to go with Patrick around town. We're going to be giving out free coffee in exchange for the answer of a question.
You can never go wrong with free coffee. Guys, let's go to Breathe. We made it to Breathe. Let's go to the CBB.
Yeah, buckle up for safety.
Notice we all wear our seatbelts because we are law-abiding citizens.
Yes, we are.
That's right.
What I was trying to do was to build a conversation with the community about faith kind of stuff and things that mattered, and try to figure out how we could have conversations that weren't weird or uncomfortable on important topics. Trying to drive those conversations, and a coffee house became the place that seemed to make most sense to do that. We started a nonprofit with that exact intent, dialogue, called the Dialogue Ministries, and then we opened the coffee house with that.
So you have a lot going on at Breathe. Tell us a little bit about what you do have going on.
Community meals.
Mhm.
Everything kind of falls into that same goal, was how could we reach out and do stuff in the community, make it easier for people to connect together. So we do a community meal. I knew there was a lot of people in need of connection, and we've gotten about 150 plus people on a rotational roll that are on the volunteer list that we come in, and then we feed between 30 and 50 people. But those aren't just the hungry for food; those are also the hungry for just company. And that was one of the goals, was just to make sure we were having folks that actually could connect to people.
Where are we at?
We're at the Welcome Center.
We're about to
got
go find our
coffee.
first victim. It's getting real.
So what's our question? What's your story?
Good. Hey, we're just offering some free coffee if you'd like.
Is it really free?
One small caveat. Our goal is to connect in our community, so we want to know if you want the coffee, you got to tell us your story.
I came to go to Fort Hays, and then I stayed because I started working at Fort Hays.
And
And
is
10 years later,
We are paying it forward. Give us one story this year that you have paid it forward yourself.
we went to our friend's house and tore a tree out of her yard. And it was just a bunch of us who have a small group. And
where does
instead
your
of
small group meet?
at Breathe Coffee House.
Oh my goodness, are you serious?
Yes.
That's awesome.
So I clearly work at the chamber currently, but I was very involved in the chamber before, and so I came here because of my now husband, who had a family business and was coming back to take that over. But I stayed because of the HUIP group, and we do a lot of giving back, I feel
What's
like. Or we try
HUIP?
to. Hayes Area Young Professionals. Yep, and so we do various things through, we have a civic engagement committee, and so their main focus is to go out and volunteer,
Which I
networking, social, yeah, same. And then we're working on our Leadership Hayes project actually right now, which is we work with the beautification committee, and we're doing a butterfly pollinator garden.
Yeah.
Very
So,
exciting.
which is blooming right now, so go check it out. It's at
Yes,
Sunrise
it's in
Rotary
Sunrise
Park.
Park.
Okay.
I've lived in Hayes pretty much my whole life, and just went to college here. I went to school all the way through, went to college here, graduated in 2004, and got a job, and brought me
Why
over
would you
in
stay?
Oh, I love Hayes. Hayes is a wonderful place to raise a family, and my wife is from here, our whole family's from here, so I love it.
Oh my goodness, you like coffee? I love coffee! Here's some green coffee. God bless you.
Have a great day.
We talked about all the different, obviously part of this place is to inspire people to use it for all these kind of things and keep talking about it. We go from, hey, we can do something big in the community, all the way down to you can do something for one other person. So we're trying to spread that out all the way across from top to bottom. In getting support through the nonprofit, we asked for people to give monthly. Eventually that became what we call our coffee club. I had an opportunity to work with artists in town who could make mugs. So we asked them to make us sets of mugs, and then we did a coffee club where you can come in, and if you give monthly, we have a student price of $15, we have an adult price of $25, or small groups to encourage groups to come in together for $60, or even church groups or bigger groups can go bigger than that. And they come in, they get one of these handmade mugs from a Hayes artist. Whenever they come in, they get a refill free on our house coffee or teas or anything, or they get $2 off anything on the menu. But then the cool thing that lives up mission is they also get coupons each month. You get up to like 5 coupons or more depending on your membership level, and you can then give out those free coffees to other people. So when we talk about actually being intentional about having a conversation with somebody about stuff that's meaningful, or praying with them, or dealing with some of the stuff that they have, you can invite them down. It's all free in essence, that you can come down and have those conversations. Then we have a built-in way that you can support what we're doing with the nonprofit. So you can, that's a donation for what you're doing here, but you can also live out the mission for you as well as continue this thing on the process.
That's awesome. Well, hey, thank you very much for today. It was fun. You're welcome. Let's head back to the conference. Well, we're back in the studio now, guys. I had so much fun today. Breathe blew me away with everything that they have. I would say my favorite thing was that prayer wall. Every time I go in that place, it's just breathtaking. How many people are willing to put down the fact that they need things that they need prayed for?
Absolutely.
I mean, it takes a lot to ask for help, especially through prayer. That's not an easy thing to do. So that prayer wall just blew me away. Stephen, what do you think?
Being a veteran myself, I love the veteran wall. I think that is an outstanding thing to implement into your business. You meet some people day in and day out, and you never know, what kind of battles they've been through, what they're doing. Just taking a little bit of time out of your day to help someone out or to thank a veteran. I mean, just in that aspect together. I mean, it brings people together a lot more than a lot realize. So that was definitely one of my things that I enjoyed.
Yep.
Absolutely.
So,
Deanna, what do you got?
I have to say I love their membership program. The idea of being able to help finance all of these nonprofit aspects that they do with a membership program, where it also helps local artists get exposure with their ceramics crafts, I think is a fantastic way of being able to help engage the community.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And those mugs were awesome.
Yeah.
Handmade mugs. I mean,
Yeah, who doesn't want that, right?
I agree.
I mean, I know I do. So, if you're not part of their membership, though, like Deanna said, that's such a great way to give back to the community. Like Patrick was talking about when we were out on the road with him, connecting with others in the community. It's a great way to do that. And so definitely join their membership program. Well, I think that's all we got for today. So, guys, make sure to come back to our YouTube next week, Friday. We're going to go visit with Simply this week.
Yep.
Which I don't know a lot about him. So I'm pretty excited to actually know nothing about him. So I'm pretty excited to see what they've got going on. And
I heard it has to do with food.
It does.
Yeah, I think we're going to
Lots of
get pretty fat and sassy.
I didn't realize we needed to get there. I thought I already did that.
Got to be good at something. Guys, we'll see you next week. Thanks for watching it.